I'm going to show you the secrets that all top producing real estate agents know and how they use these secrets to sell hundreds of homes without ever picking up the phone. Hey guys, Anthony Beckham here. I've been a top producing real estate agent for 5 years now and have tried every method possible to attract new clients, including cold calling.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
And I have to say, there are much better ways to attract new clients. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to be pushy and you don't have to be sleazy to be a top producing real estate agent. The keys are simple yet effective, and today I'm gonna be showing them to you so you too can be a top producing real estate agent. So let's hop into teaching you the principles of attracting new clients rather than chasing them.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Step 1, create an online presence with your own website and social media account. If you want to attract business without cold calling, you're going to have to set up different channels to attract new clients. And the easiest way to do this is with owning the conversation online. If someone looks up your name, John Smith, are you the first thing that pops up on Google? John Smith Realtor. Where do you show up in that conversation? Because your personal website and social media should be the first thing that shows up in the results. You'll want to make sure that you're on all of the major social media platforms. My favorites are Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. If you don't have a website, the cheapest and easiest way to get started with that would either be Perfect Storm Now or setting up a Carrot site. If you don't have a CRM currently, I would recommend looking into Perfect Storm Now because that has both a front-end website and a CRM function. Starting with social media, remember that social media is completely free. And the more that you post on these different social media channels, the more the social media algorithms reward you by showing your posts to more people. I also treat my Facebook profile like a second CRM. So if I meet someone that I could possibly do business with, I will always look them up on Facebook and add them. When first getting started, especially if you're a new real estate agent, you'll want to go through and clean up your accounts as much as possible. So of course, make them look nice, make them look pretty, make them look professional, and remove anything that could possibly be taken as offensive or polarizing. As far as posting frequency, really you should aim for making one post a day. And then remember, for every one business post about you being a realtor, houses you sold, that you're making at least 3 posts that are your personal life, showing behind the scenes, your hobbies and other things to break up those business posts. Facebook and Instagram also have this story feature, and it's okay to post on here several times daily. And it's also okay to post your real estate related content because this is more what you're doing during the day. So say that you're meeting up with a client for a closing appointment, add that to your story. You're meeting with a lender to go to lunch, add that to your story. Anytime you're showing a beautiful home, make sure to add that to your story because people love to see the behind the scenes kind of life that you have as a real estate agent. This brings me to my favorite social media platform, YouTube. Step 2, make content around things to do in your area, neighborhoods, and the pros and cons of living in your market. YouTube is strictly for video content, and I think that video content is really the way of the future, especially if you don't want to make any more cold calls. On my local real estate team YouTube channel, we put content about things to do in the area, the pros and cons of living there, different things like the population and other surrounding areas, and really give an idea of what it's like to live there. And if you live in a market where there's a lot of people moving from out of area or out of state or a military town, something like that, there's probably a lot of online traffic looking to see what it's actually like to live in your market. And this is where you can start to attract those new clients with your localized content. You're gonna also wanna repurpose these videos that you're making for posting on Instagram and Facebook, LinkedIn. I post them all over everything to get the full value out of that content. But you're not going in and posting, say, a YouTube link on Facebook, because then Facebook's gonna knock that down to the bottom of the pile and is less likely to show it, because that's gonna take viewers off of their platform and onto YouTube. So you wanna make sure that you're natively uploading that content to each one of the social media platforms. What makes YouTube so great and why that's my primary focus is because Google owns YouTube. So if you're making YouTube videos and they're ranking well on YouTube, and then you are embedding those videos in your blog posts on your website and different pages on your website, that's really gonna get the Google juices flowing and get you up to the top number 1 or 2 search results. And so you're gonna start getting that natural, organic lead flow to your website just because you're ranking so well on Google. You can think of each one of these social media posts that you're making as like little breadcrumbs that are leading these new potential clients to you. The best part is that these leads have been watching you, they've been following you, and starting to get to know you. So whenever they call, they know you're the agent that they want to work with. Since we started implementing this strategy, my job has gotten so much easier, because among that and our reviews and everything else, these clients are able to get a real good feel for us, get a feel for our personality, and know that they want to work with us before they even pick up the phone and call us. But what do you do if nobody's watching your YouTube videos? Nobody's liking them, nobody's commenting, and worst of all, nobody's calling you to be their real estate agent? Well, I got one last tip for you that can make you a top producing real estate agent without cold calling. Step 3, if you need a boost, use Facebook ads to drive more traffic to your website and content. All right, so now you've spent half the day making this YouTube video and you only got 10 views. And the only person who commented was your mom. I know the feeling. I mean, I have a few videos that have done super well and gotten thousands of views and a ton of leads, but I also have a ton of videos that got less than 100 views, and it really took more than 6 months before we really started to pick up that momentum. Luckily, there is a way to shortcut this, and that is with Facebook ads. But there are a ton of videos on YouTube about how to do Facebook ads, so we're gonna try to stay out of the weeds, but I have something that I have to show you. I live in a town of 25,000 people, yet I have Facebook videos that have as much as 50,000 or more views. This is because Facebook has a function to boost your posts. And I mean, you can put in $1 of advertising and get over 100+ views. Now you link that Facebook post to your website or to a landing page on your website that makes these leads sign in, and boom, the leads are coming to you. And most importantly, something that we do need to remember is that even if you are getting less than 100 views on your videos, it doesn't really matter. Think about if you had a 1% conversion rate on a video with 100 views, then you're making 1 sale for that video. At that point, would it be worth it? Would you really be embarrassed about the view count at that point? No, not at all, because depending on your market, I mean, you're obviously gonna be making thousands of dollars per video that you're making. And the best part is, once you make a video, it is out there forever. So yeah, you may only get 1 lead from it this week, but it's gonna be up there for years to come, generating leads year over year. If you guys don't have a website yet and you wanna get started with these strategies, I did put a link down below for the Perfect Storm website and CRM combo, where they will actually waive the $200 setup fee if you use that link. I also put the links for Carrot, which we've used for our agent sites and investor sites, down there below as well. That should be everything that you guys need to get started becoming a top producing real estate agent without cold calling. So of course, if you guys want me to dig any deeper into any of these topics or have any video suggestions or requests, please comment them below and like this video so that we can get this message out to more real estate agents who don't want to cold call. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to follow us on the journey to real estate millionaire, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.